Okay, everyone, I'm back. Hope you got some popcorn, some candy, and some soda. Or iced tea if you're Maria Tortilla, or Wendy with an I from Happiness and Sweet Tea. Let's continue on with part 2 of my Jack and the Beanstalk reading. Now, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Jack actually brought home the golden goose for his mother, Wendy. And then during the middle of the night, while Jack and his mom Wendy were watching Julie Andrews movies like Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music, a pair of hungry wolves wanted to eat them. And those wolves actually look like something that came out of a Rankin Bass or Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Because I was inspired by not only Hanna-Barbera, but also Rankin Bass, along with Ruby Spears and Filmation. But that's a different topic for another video. Yep. Jack and his mom Wendy were watching Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music on Blu-ray in their nice 50-inch high-definition television set. And they spruced up the house really nicely. Something that definitely looks like something that you see on Keeping Up with the Kardashians or MTV Cribs. And Jack was actually singing along with The Sound of Music. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, long, long way to run. Doe, a needle, doe, a needle. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. And was also listening to some Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky and Dmitri Stokowich on his iPad Pro, while his mom was listening to some country music like Tennessee Ernie Ford. Like, no, the conditions were anything but posh. As a matter of fact, conditions were downright overcrowded. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Then the next morning, Jack climbed up the beanstalk yet again. And then the giant's wife was expecting him. Oh, it's you, boy. What brings you back here?
Ma'am? I was wondering if you had some Kentucky Fried Chicken left over.
Come on, I'll show you where the chicken is.
Oh, boy! So hungry, man. And I mean really hungry, man.
And then the giant used his Dragon Ball style scouter and sensed his presence yet again. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a New Joycean. And his wife actually made him a lot of desserts, like pumpkin pie, banana cream pie, lemon meringue pie, key lime pie, blackberry medley, strawberry shortcake, no-bake rainbow cheesecake, like a like 7-gallon bottles of Pepsi Twist, Pepsi with lemon in it, and a 7-liter bottle of Coca-Cola with lime, which I doubt they even make anymore. So Jack found a wonderful symphony orchestra, with the harp being the main attraction, portrayed by Judy Garland from The Wizard of Oz, with a little pint of Vivien Leigh from Gone with the Wind, both directed by Victor Fleming. Like,
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Where should I go? What should I do?
frankly, my dear, I don't care. Yep, and that symphony orchestra is how the giant gets really sleepy easily. And that symphony orchestra was conducted by Leonard Bernstein and Seiji Ozawa. Yep, Leonard Bernstein and Seiji Ozawa, with the violinist being Amy, like that one particular girl who did the violin for Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Les Cuatro Stagioni. Les Quatre Stations. And Jack tries to get the symphony orchestra and a good amount of food into the bag without the giant spotting it. But then the giant wakes up and immediately spots Jack. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a New Jerseyan. So Jack is pretty much being chased by the giant, World Wildest Police video style.
Amazingly, Jack turns right into oncoming traffic. The giant misses hitting a pedestrian who jumps out of the way just in time. Now the giant can add attempted battery to the charges. And then the giant turns right into the parking lot of a drive-in movie theater. At this point, the dinosaur in the back seat pokes his head up to the roof, and the driver places 2 small children on top of it. Now not only is he endangering his own life, but their lives as well. The giant totals the car and makes a run for it, but the pursuing officers are prepared, running from the cops, yabba dabba don't. This rebel lawbreaker thinks he can outrun the Empire. The pursuing officers realize he's entered a residential area. They give him a wide berth, but they don't let him out of their sight. Astonishingly, the giant makes a left, right into an asteroid field.
Yep, narrated by the great John Bennell himself, from World's Wildest Police Videos, or just simply Police Videos. And of course, the giant's wife actually went with Jack this time. Carrying as much food and the symphony orchestra in hot pursuit. And they climbed down the Beanstalk and landed to safety. And then the giant tries to climb down the Beanstalk, but then Jack went all Pac-Man and just ate the Beanstalk. Then the giant came falling down, creating a big gaping hole. And that big gaping hole led the giant to somewhere in the less populated area of Osaka, Kyoto, Japan. Yep, Osaka and Kyoto, Japan, where New Japan Pro Wrestling hired the giant to become their latest wrestler. In that federation, yep, the giant became a famous wrestler in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So everyone in the city of Camden, New Jersey, actually cheered that the giant is now near the center of the earth. But the giant is still alive and became a famous wrestler in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And Jack's mom and the giant's wife became the best of amigas. And Jack actually got the symphony orchestra to play for them. Oh yeah, that girl who was playing the violin was actually Sarah Chang. Yep, Sarah Chang. In addition to my conductor influences, Leonard Bernstein and Seiji Ozawa. And boy, did everyone in Camden, New Jersey have a jubilee. Not to be confused with the Hero Jubilee from X-Men, who ironically actually showed up at the party. And boy, was there a lot of food at the feast. And they actually watched a great Audrey Hepburn movie, which was Breakfast at Tiffany's from 1961, which co-starred George Peppard and Mickey Rooney. Even Buddy Ebsen was in that movie, along with Patricia Neal. Jack and the rest of the residents in Camden, New Jersey really had a great time, while the giant was wrestling some really big names in New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling. And everyone in the city lived happily ever after, por siempre felices. And that, mein Freunde, is my telling of Jack and the Beanstalk. I hope you enjoyed it as much as you really liked my sense of humor. Jack and the Beanstalk truly is a remarkable tale, but I had to make my take on the story a bit different. Okay, that should be it for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned. And don't touch that dial, amigos.